Demonstrator from the Scenic Rim in Queensland, and I'm here this afternoon, and I'm super excited to be crafting with you this afternoon because I have brand new mini catalog products to actually share with you. So if you didn't catch my unboxing, I did a live unboxing about 3 hours ago when my catalog pre-order arrived on my doorstep. So I was so excited to get all of these brand new products. I absolutely love it when we get brand new things to play with. We get to a stage that we've had a catalog for a little while, and then we get a new catalog comes out and it just re-energizes and re-excites us again. And of course, there's no better time than Christmas crafting, I can tell you. I absolutely feel like my Christmas crafting is the pinnacle of why I craft. I actually started crafting um, because I loved Christmas cards and loved making Christmas cards around Christmas time. So welcome. When you get the notification that I've gone live, please feel free to jump on, say hello, and let me know where you're watching from. I can see I've got Margaret and Linda. Hello, Linda. I hope you're having a wonderful time away. And Deborah, hello, seeing me again. So I put a little voting thing up on my business page to see what suite you wanted me to play around with this afternoon. And it was close. It was close. But the Magical Meadow was the one that actually won out in the end. So that and the autumn leaves. But I will actually do the autumn leaves probably tomorrow afternoon, because that's actually what Kayla and I are actually going to do our what's it called? Sweet Card Extravaganza event that we are doing. So the Sweet Card Extravaganza is a brand new thing, a brand new event that Kayla McCauley from Tasmania and myself have decided to team up together, and we are actually going to create 4 gorgeous cards each month with videos and PDF tutorials, and I'm actually going to hold it as a stamp camp. So an event that you can come to my place, hang out with me, get your product, and actually create the 8 cards that we create. And we're also going to have it as an online event as well. So if you can't make it to my in-person event, then you can actually get it delivered to your door, which is really, really fun. So I will show that tomorrow because I really want to showcase that, because it's a gorgeous suite and it's brand new in our mini catalog as well. So our mini catalog is not only Christmas, it's also fall for in the US, or autumn, we may say here in Australia, and it's also got Halloween things in it, so Thanksgiving things. So there's lots and lots of different things that you can actually create out of that catalog. So the catalog is more like an occasions catalog, if you want to say, but we used to call it our Christmas catalog. So and it's called our mini 2000 it's probably our mini September to January mini catalog. I think that's what it's called. But anyway, I've got the catalogs in my hot little hand. So I will actually, if you're on my email list, I will actually send an email out hopefully tomorrow with a catalog sign up if you wanted to actually get a catalog. If you're not already working with a demonstrator and you wanted to get a catalog sent out to you, I would be more than happy to send you out a catalog. If you are a demonstrator, you will actually get a complimentary catalog. And if you have been a customer of mine in the last 6 months, you will actually be on the list for me to send out some catalogs to as well. So September, December. Okay, so September to December mini catalog. But I thought it might finish like the beginning of January. I don't know. Anyway, I haven't even looked at the dates. I've got the catalog in my hot little hands, but I haven't actually looked at the exact dates on it. So hello and welcome. All right. Isn't Theo crafting with you? He was actually in here. He was actually in here laying down, but he's not at the moment. He's taken off. He's not happy with me because he hasn't been fed. I always make him wait until after my video to get fed, so he's not real happy with me. I've fed myself, but I haven't fed Theo, so he's not a happy camper at the moment, but he may end up visiting us. And we actually had some rain here this afternoon, so it was quite crazy. Like it came over really overcast and horrible. So it's actually christened my craft craft studio roof because that's the first shower of rain that we've had on the roof. And I didn't even get a chance to go out and see whether our downpipe is working going into the stormwater and everything, but I don't think there was enough water. I don't think there was enough rain. It was a little bit of a shower, but nothing major. But it's still quite warm. Like, it's not actually freezing cold. So welcome everybody. So I've decided that I'm going to use the Magical Meadow stamp set and die set and all the papers. So the designer series paper and the specialty paper. I don't know whether I'm going to use a specialty paper or not, but we will see. And the gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous ribbon. So let's get down on the desk so that you can actually see what I have available and what we're going to play with this afternoon. So you can see here, this is the gorgeous product, and I got out some of the color palette that goes with it. So if you're new to crafting and you don't realize, we actually have on the back of our designer series paper, you can actually, hang on and I'll hold it up so you can actually see it a little bit closer. Can you see just below the Winter Meadow designer series paper, can you see how it has all of the coordinating cardstock colors? So when you go to craft, if you turn over our gorgeous designer series paper, it will tell you the colors that are going to coordinate with that designer series paper. So what I generally do when I first get to creating, I get out the coordinating cardstock. So there's a couple of the coordinating cardstock colors that I didn't like. So I'm not a fond lover of garden green, so I didn't get garden green out. And there is actually smoky slate, but I like smoky slate, but I actually didn't get any smoky slate out, but I can actually get some out if I want to later on. And there was another color, shaded spruce, that I didn't get out either, but I thought these were quite nice for a color palette. And I'm not overly fussed on Blueberry Bushel. I prefer Misty Moonlight over Blueberry Bushel, but we will see how we go. Anyway, and this is the gorgeous designer series paper. So if you didn't see this paper in my unboxing, I am telling you, it is stunning, gorgeous paper. Now, today is actually going to be a free class to go with a qualifying order. So the 3 cards that I create this afternoon in this video, you will be able to earn yourself a free kit with a $100 order online using my host code. And I will actually, if you look at the scanning code up in that top left-hand corner, I think it's in the left-hand corner, it is on my screen here. If you click on that code, it already, on that QR code, it already has the host code connected to it, and it will send you straight to my online store. Now, if you purchase from today, which is Monday the 7th of August 2023, right through until Friday night at midnight, and Friday's date is the 11th of August 2023, any orders that are $100 or more will get a kit to make 2 of each of these cards. So you'll get a kit to make 6 cards. I'm going to make 3 cards this afternoon, and you will get a kit to make 6 cards. So, but you must use the host code, and you must order over $100 or more. If you order $150 or more, I will send you a free embellishment as well as the kit. All right, so let's get started with this gorgeous set. So as you can see, the Magical Meadow bundle is stunning. It is a red rubber stamp. So it's brand new, fresh off the press. I mean, like, honestly, this is the first time I'm going to ink it up. So let's pop all that over there so we can get that out of our way a little bit. I need a bit of room here. Got too many things on my desk. So the first thing I'm going to do, and I always like to show people how I do this. When I get a brand new set, I pull out all of the stamps, and I like to mount all of my stamps onto the stickers. And I'm going to show you a really awesome, easy way to actually mount your stamps onto the stickers and get your stickers lining up really, really well. Now, I don't keep this piece. I actually throw that piece away. So it's totally up to you whether you want to keep that piece or not. Some people actually keep it to put all their stamps back in so that they know that they've got all of the stamps. But I actually keep the sheet that has the stickers on it. So I keep that sheet, and I stick that sheet to the inside cover of my of my stamp set, so that then I can actually, I know that I've got all of the stamps everywhere where I need to. Now, Glenda, you did ask me, was Theo crafting with us? There he is. He's made an appearance. He's decided to come in and check out what's going on. So yes, he is crafting with us today. So I just thought I'd show you that. I just thought, oh, he's popped in. So Theo likes to craft with us quite often, and he's my partner in crime. So the reason that he's hanging around there at the moment is for the simple fact that he's waiting for food. So he will be carefully waiting for food until I'm finished my video. But he's a very patient cat. He doesn't complain. He's very patient. All right, so I've got all of my stamps with all of the backings off, ready to go. And then you have this sticker stamp here. So that's all my dies. I'll pop my dies over. Then you have the sticker stamp here. So you can do this one of two ways. So I'm going to show you one way that you can do it. So you can peel off just the edges of your sticker like that. You can grab a block and pop your sticker straight onto the block. So I'm just going to peel that sticker off and pop it straight onto the block like that. Peel off those backing sheets and then get the coordinating stamp. Pop the coordinating stamp down on your desk, and all you've got to do is hover over the top and line that sticker up on the back of your stamp. Bam, and you have it. Okay, so it's a really, really quick and easy way of getting your stickers stuck onto your stamps. So I'm going to do that with quite a few of them so that you can see how easy it is to do it that way. And I suggest that that's probably the best way of doing it, for the simple fact that you can take your time lining it up. Sometimes I do it that I leave them on here and I line them up on there, but sometimes I make a little bit of a mess of that. So sometimes it's best to do it this way. So once again, I hover over the top of that stamp, stamp it down, and you have your sticker on your stamp. So so pardon me while I do this, because it's something that I do with all of my brand new stamps. If you do this as soon as you open them, then you're always going to be ready to stamp with that bundle. Anytime that you get that out, you'll have them all done. Sometimes I get a little bit lazy and I don't do this part, and then I find that when I'm about to use a stamp, I've actually got to do it, and it gets a little bit annoying at times. So if you take your time and do it when you first get your stamp set, it works out pretty well. All right, so there is the other way, as I said, of popping it down onto this actual sheet of paper, but I just find that this way is a lot better and a lot easier to do. So who else that's watching, who uses this method of being able to mount your stickers? Do you use this method? Have you, or is this the first time that you have seen this method? Deborah says that she likes using the stamp block to put the stickers on your stamps. Yep. We've got a few more here. So I do apologize. I should have had this done ahead of time, but I was at the chiropractor this afternoon. So in between getting my pre-order of my catalogue and going live again this afternoon, I have been to the chiropractor. So so I haven't actually been home to be able to do this little job. So I thought, what better way but to show you as I'm putting it on. So Cheryl's saying it's the best method. Tracy Hugs is saying that it's her favorite way to add her stickers. It looks like the majority of you do it this way. Okay, so we've got that one there. 3 more to go and I will be done. So as I said, I do apologize for doing this while we're live, but now, is there anyone out there with the catalogue already in their hands? So anyone that's out there at the moment that's a hobby demonstrator or a business demonstrator, whichever, what is your favorite bundle out of the catalogue? What have you seen so far that you think is your favorite catalog, favorite bundle out of the catalog. Carol said that she's going to use That Way next time. Doris says, I've converted her because it looks so easy. It is super, super easy, except for when you can't get those two little pesky bits folded up. So all you do is you peel back the start of that backing paper so that you can get it onto the block, and then just turn your stamp over and stamp it down like that. And the last one. Deborah's saying there's too many to choose from, so she's having. I really want to express, and I mean, you probably all think that we say this because we I mean, Stampin' Up is my job, like, and you probably think that we all say, oh, this catalog is the best, but honestly, I think that they have done such a wonderful job with this holiday catalog. Because I must admit, I have been a little bit underwhelmed when it comes to some of the things that we have in the catalog. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a little trick. I put a little bit of Seal Plus on the back of this, like this, and then I stick that into my stamp case. So I bring the stamp case back in, I stick it into my stamp case like that, and then I can stick all my stamps, so I can see where the stamps have to go, and I can stick all of my stamps back on where there I was thinking, why do I not know where that goes? So I can stick all of my stamps back onto that sheet. They're very easy to then get out of your stamp set. And you know exactly if you are missing something because you will have a gap. So definitely it is an easy way of storing your stamps, and that's actually how I do mine all the time. I then get a magnet. I haven't got any at the moment, but I then get a magnet and pop my dies on a magnet, and then I will actually glue the magnet into that side as well. Okay, so there you have it. That's actually how I organize my stamps. All right, so let's start off with, I wanted to take some of the colors out of this designer series paper because I think these colors go really, really pretty together. So we've got Misty Moonlight, we've got Lost Lagoon in there, we've got Moody Mauve in there, we've got like a little bit of Smoky Slate in there. So I thought what I wanted to do is just use some of these foliage pieces to start off with and just create a really, really simple, easy card using some of those stamps. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of basic white and I'm going to use a scrap piece of paper underneath. Okay, and I'm going to create a really nice border all the way down here. And I probably might use some of that nice foily paper as well. Let me see. Is there something in here that's going to go with that color? Something that's soft and nice. We could use the white. We could even use that. We will see. Anyway. All right, so first of all, I'm going to mount up some of these stamps. So I think I want to use that one, which I had just on that block there. So I think I want to use that one. I think I want to use that one there, which we will mount onto there. I think I want to use this one here, which we will pop onto there. And I think I also want to use that one there. Okay, so we've got quite a few of those leafy stamps sorted. So I'm going to grab my Misty Moonlight. Where have I got that? There and there. We've also got, I can get it out. So Misty Moonlight is right on the bottom of my ink pads and it always gets sort of stuck under there. We've got Moody Mauve. We might even use Pebbled Path. Okay, pretty peacock we could use. And my Lost Lagoon. I've lost my Lost Lagoon. I don't know where it is. There it is on my desk. Okay, so Lost Lagoon. So we've got quite a good color combination there. Too many lovely sweets to choose, but definitely not Halloween. Yeah, I'm not really a Halloween person. So Doris is saying that she doesn't do Halloween. It's not a big thing. It's not as big as what it is in America, I think. I mean, America seems to have, and I think I want to get Smoky Slate out because Smoky Slate's quite nice as a softer color. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the lighter color, which is Smoky Slate. And I'm going to start with, because I do want to pop. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Oh, well, we'll start again because that was so not what I needed to do. So we're going to do that because I was half-hearted about it. And I'm going to do another one down there. Okay, so we've got 2 of those. All right. Then I think I might, with this one, do some Lost Lagoon. So maybe a bit there. My Lost Lagoon is very inky. Maybe one there. Okay, so we've done Lost Lagoon. I think I want to do this cute little flower in Moody Mauve. So, of course, we've got a little flower there, a little flower there, and maybe one there. Okay, now, Misty Moonlight, I think I could do this one here in Misty Moonlight. So let's go up through there and maybe through there and maybe a little bit there and maybe another little one up through there. Okay, so look at that. Isn't that such a gorgeous array of colors? Like, how stunning is that? All right, so we've got that. So let's now cover up these ink pads so I don't get it everywhere. Okay, so let's look at our color palette. So we've got some pretty peacock happening there. We've also got some Moody Mauve. Okay, and we've got some Lost Lagoon and Misty Moonlight. So we've got Misty Moonlight there. We've got Lost Lagoon there. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Lost Lagoon card base. So we'll have that. So my card base is cut at 5 3/4 by 8 inches. I always do my card bases the same. Okay, now I actually have to check the measurement on this one because I don't know whether it was an insert basic white piece I had cut there or a layer. It is, no, it's a layer, so it's good. Okay, so that's good. All right, so I've got that, but do I want to do a, you need to help me here now. Do I want to do a Misty Moonlight layer underneath like that? Do I want to do a Moody Mauve layer under there like that? Or do I want to do a pretty peacock? So what do you think? Type it into the comments and let me know. Moody Mauve, Misty Moonlight, or Pretty Peacock as my layer in underneath. So we've got Gail saying Moody Mauve. Margaret saying Moody Mauve. Glenda's saying Moody Mauve. Mauve. Looks like Moody Mauve might be it. We've got 2 for Misty Moonlight. Another one for Moody Mauve. Margaret saying Mauve. Okay, so I think Moody Mauve is going to be the one. I think that's what we're going to use. All right, so let's cut a layer for the Moody Mauve. So we need to do that one 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. Okay, that. So we have that and that on there. That's looking like a nice combination. What do you think? Okay, let's pop those all back in the way they go. Misty there and Moody Mauve. Okay. So then I think I'm going to layer that up and pop it on with some glue. Like that. Okay. Now, I want to use some of these dies because I think the dies are gorgeous. So let's use some of these. Like, honestly, look at this one. We have that. We have that. And I like that. Okay. I'm going to just use those ones. Didn't want to close that up. Let's go like that. Okay. So I think I'm going to use some of these with I actually think I'm going to do them in white, to tell you the truth. So let's grab some white. And I will just grab, there's some white. I'll just grab my cut and emboss machine. Okay, so let's cut out some of these in white. Okay. Let's run that through. Okay. Now, I'm going to go again with that because my plates have been a little bit worn and they're not cutting as well as what they should. And it's only because my plates are warped a way that they shouldn't be. Okay, let's go back through again. See if we can get that to work better. Let's see. That's a bit better. Okay, so we have that gorgeous die cut there. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? And we have this one here. They're very fine and intricate. So they've got lots of little pieces to come out. Look at that one. Okay. Oops. And this one. Okay. Very, very pretty. All right. So let's pop those back in there so that they don't get lost. Move that back over. So already, I think this is looking gorgeous. Now, I think I want to stamp one of the sentiments. So I think Winter Wishes is quite nice. So I'm going to just use my punches for this. Winter Wishes might even fit on maybe a 1.5. Let's see if it will fit on a 1.5 inch circle. Where's that stamp? Winter Wishes. No, it's not going to fit on 1.5, but it will fit on a 1 3/4 inch circle. So we'll do that. I'm going to stamp that in. I'm thinking, okay, what color will we stamp the sentiment in? Do we want to do it in Moody Mauve? Do we want to do it in Misty Moonlight? The first one looks a little bit like a wattle. They look like Aussie natives, you think? Moonlight. Okay, I can see. Let's do it in Moonlight. Moody Mauve, Moonlight. No, we did Moody Mauve as the base, so let's do the sentiment in Misty Moonlight. We've got to change up the colours a little bit. So we'll do Winter Wishes there. And we will punch that out with our 1 3/4 inch punch. Okay. And then, of course, we could do a Moody Mauve 2-inch circle. As a backing on there. All right. So let's pop that up. With our dimensionals. I was actually thinking a nice vellum circle even underneath the 2-inch. I thought maybe a 2 3/4 inch circle. I did have vellum in my thoughts, so let's try that. Let's do 2 3/8 inch on our vellum. Why is it that every vellum pack seems to not be opened? That's not right. Oh wow, every vellum pack I have up here is not opened. But anyway, we will get some vellum out with the 2 3/8 inch circle. Vellum wants to be a pain this afternoon. It doesn't want to come out. Doesn't want to be used. Okay, so let's do that. That could be nice in behind it as well. And then over there. Oh, look at that. Stunning. And then, of course, we need to finish it with a gorgeous bow. All right. Let's pop those punches away. Okay, it's coming together nice. What do you think? Okay, so let's pop all that together. So I'm just going to add some Seal Plus in behind here. I'm going to add these into the Seal Plus. Like so. I'm going to add my vellum circle into the Seal Plus. I'm going to pop up that sentiment. You know, I didn't really have anything planned this afternoon. I was like, I'll just wing it. I'll just see how I go. And then I think onto there. And then, of course, this sheer ribbon is gorgeous. So I think what we're going to do is we might wrap the sheer ribbon around. Yeah, I think I'll do that before I glue that down. So because it's sheer ribbon, it won't be too bulky. So I can actually glue this directly straight down, which will be nice because I think we've got enough happening with all of our layers and things. So I'm just going to wrap that Oh, this ribbon is stunning. Wrap that around there like that. Okay. And then, of course, we need to do a bow because you know me, I have to have bows. Oh, lovely. Oh, look at that. How stunning is that? That ribbon just makes it. Sorry, you can probably hear the excitement in my voice because I love it when I have brand new product that I just go, oh, like it's just so pretty. Okay, so let's, oh, wrong one. Let's do some Seal Plus just down here so that we can stick that bow on. Stick the bow on just there. We will glue that directly straight down onto the front of our card. And considering it, I'm just winging this. I didn't really have an idea. Well, the only idea I had was to incorporate the colors from the designer series paper. And then, of course, the gorgeous these that go with it. Oh, love the ribbon robin. I know, it's so pretty. I'm actually just going to use one of these. I think I'm going to use the Lost Lagoon. I'm just going to use one and stick it. Do I want to do that? Or do I want to use... No, I think I'm going to use a few. One there. One there. Actually, two's fine. Look at that. How stunning is that? Okay, so for the insert, I'm just going to stamp the insert the same way as what I've done that front layer. So we'll incorporate some of that coloring again. Now I've got to make sure that I'm getting the right size insert. Is that the right size? I don't think it is. No, it's too small. Okay, I'll have to cut an insert. So just bear with me while I grab some white cardstock to cut the insert. If you could see my house at the moment, there is just things everywhere in my house because I've just got so many craft products that I don't know what to start with and what to finish with. And so I have things everywhere. On my kitchen bench, in my craft room, you name it. There is things all over my house because I have new product. It's exciting to have new product. Okay, so let's cut a couple of those bases. All right, so I'm now going to stamp that. Let me grab my pierce mat again. Where did I put that? Ah, there it is there. Okay, so let's stamp an insert. So once again, using those colors, so we will do Smoky Slate for the large one. Now I'm just going to do a little tidbit on the inside, so I don't want it as big and bulky as what the outside was. So we did Smoky Slate with that one. We did this one with Lost Lagoon. Let me grab that. Okay. Ooh. There. Then we did the cute little flower with the Moody Mauve. And then, of course, the Misty Moonlight with the other little prongy piece. So that. There. And there you have a gorgeous insert for the card as well. Now, you could even stamp your envelope like that as well. Jackie says, unfortunately, your order has not arrived. You have to wait for 2 weeks in Western Australia. I was talking to Kayla, my friend, and she said sometimes I have to wait for a month in Tasmania. So, you know, I often think Australia Post has got a lot to answer for, because it's not Stampin' Up's fault. It's actually Australia Post. They're the ones, once it gets into their hands, Lord knows what's going to happen. So there you go. Card number 1. What do you think? Give me the thumbs up. If you love what I did, give me the thumbs up, because that is honestly a gorgeous, stunning card. All right, so let's move on to card number 2. So card number 2, I thought what I wanted to do is use this gorgeous paper, because I think this paper alone is just stunning. And there's nothing better than a beautiful white and black and grey card. So I thought this one would be absolutely perfect for doing a gorgeous sort of monotoned type of thing. All right, so let me see where 3 3/4 takes us to. We might do, we'll do that, but we'll do it 3 there. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do, okay, I need to cut a little bit off the bottom. So let's do it at 4 inches, but let's cut a little bit off the bottom. So we've got a gorgeous look like that. But I want to cut a little bit off the bottom. So I'm going to cut a little bit off this side, because I want it to be 3 3/4. Ah, yes. Okay, that's awesome. And then I'm going to do it at 5.5. Actually, we'll do it at that, like that. Okay, so look at that we have. I'm going to take a little bit more off that bit there. Look at that we have straight away. How gorgeous is that? Just by using that stunning paper. All right, so I'm going to do that. I then think I'm going to do some pebbled path. Do you want pebbled path? No, I think we need to use black, actually, to tell you the truth. Let's do a black card base. Like that. So once again, card base is cut at 5 3/4 by 8. We have that. I think we can do a nice little bit of maybe smoky slate in behind the back there. So let's grab some smoky slate out. I knew the colours that I didn't get out, I'd end up using them. Okay. That. So we will do 5.5 by 3 3/4. Okay. So for everybody that ordered and qualified for the mega kit from my Christmas in July online crafting series, that mega kit all went out today. So and I do have tracking if anyone is interested in the tracking, but it actually all went out today, so it's in the post and on the way. Now, for everyone that ordered last week out of the new class, the class to go from Thursday's class, I will be cutting those kits tomorrow and getting those out in the post. It's a busy time here in the craft studio, but I will be getting those out tomorrow and getting those sorted. And for this kit, I will be, for anyone that qualifies for the ordering for today's class, I will get those done on the weekend. So, yeah, my time's mapped out, but anyway, so I'm going to use that gorgeous ribbon again. Where did I put it? That stunning, there it is. You're all probably screaming, it's right beside you on your right-hand side there. So I'm just going to do, this is just going to be a simple, easy card because the paper is doing all the work for us. So I'm just going to do a bit of that ribbon down the side. So they're like that. I didn't want to cover up that reindeer. So with your kit, if you qualify for the kit, the paper, you will get some of this paper in your kit, but the paper that you get, depending on where your reindeer is whether you're going to put the ribbon on this side or the ribbon on the other side. So I'm just going to pop that up onto the front of the basic black card base now. So just popping it up on dimensionals. Adding 3D to your projects just takes your card making to a whole new level. If you're brand new to crafting and you don't pop things up on these foam little dimensionals, then I would suggest just popping your layers up. Just by popping your layers up, it just makes your card go to a totally different level. All right, so we'll take the backings off that. And we will adhere that to the front. Isn't this just looking stunning already? Okay, so we're going to do that. Now, I actually just want to stamp a really nice sentiment. The cold weather brings us together. That sounds quite nice. Let me see how big that looks. Cold weather brings us together. So we could actually do that on maybe a 2-inch circle. Let me see if a 2-inch circle will work with that one. Let me see. 2-inch circle, or we could just get it on a 2-inch circle. So let's do that. Let's bring in our white cardstock again, and we will stamp that. And I think I'm actually going to stamp it in maybe our basic grey. I think will go really nice with this. So let's grab basic grey out. All right, let's ink that up, and we'll stamp that there like that. The colder weather brings us together. And we'll do our 2-inch punch. Look at that. Perfect. Okay. And then I think even with that, we might do a 2 3/8 out of vellum again, I think. The vellum was really pretty. Let's grab one of those. The vellum just gives it that nice soft look, I think. Okay. So let's just do that and that. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Okay. Now, I can pop that up on dimensionals, and then I can also pop the vellum up on dimensionals as well, because you're not going to see it because we can hide it under that white sentiment layer. So let's get that on there. Whoops. Okay. So we can pop that there like that. And of course, the bow is going to set it off. I'm telling you, the bow's just going to make it go to a whole new level. Oh, this ribbon, honestly, it's stunning. I wish you could see it in real life because it looks even better in real life. Do you think I might be a little bit excited? All right. That. here, Margaret. So Margaret's saying over the top. Do you think there or down there? Top or bottom? Type it into the comments, top or bottom. Oh, thanks, Rose. Rose says it's a gorgeous card. Top or bottom, what do you think? Up there, or down here? Type it into the comments while I clean up a little bit here. Okay, so we've got bottom, 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 bottom. Okay, everyone's saying down here. Okay, so let's do the bottom. Bottom got the most votes. Let's grab a little bit of Seal Plus to get that bow to stick into. We'll pop the bow on there. All right, and then, of course, we have some smoky, is it smoky slate? I think someone said up here, these ones. So let's pop those on this card. So let's go one there. One there. And maybe one just down there. Oh, absolutely lovely. All right. So, of course, an insert. So on the insert, I think I'm going to use one of these stamps in here that looks really, really stunning. So we've got the tree stamp here. So we've got larger trees and we've got smaller ones. I think I'm going to use the larger one and that one there. And we'll stamp that just down in the corner. And I think I'm going to use smoky slate for that. Okay, so let's ink that up and just stamp that. Oh, down there like that. How stunning is that? So we'll glue that to the inside. So please feel free to share this video. If you're new to my YouTube channel and you haven't seen my crafting before, make sure you click on that subscribe button. If you're on YouTube, click on the subscribe button down in that bottom right-hand corner, just below the video. And make sure you turn on that bell notification so you get notified each time I go live so that you don't miss out on any of the crafting. So there you go, card number 2, using this gorgeous Magical Meadow stamp set. All right, card number 3. What are we going to do for card number 3? So let's do, okay. All right, so I think what I want to do is maybe a little bit like what's on the front, what's in the catalogue. We could, okay. All right, Misty Moonlight card base. I'm going to start with Misty Moonlight card base. Okay. And I think we might use some of this gorgeous paper. This one here, I really like. Okay, I'm going to cut that in, I think like 3 inches. Let's go 3 inches like that. No, let's go 3.5. Yep, 3.5 inches like that. Okay, 3.5 by 5.25. Let's do there, 5.25. Like that. Okay. So I'm going to do that on the front of the card. Now, I want to punch out a little section of this. So I want to punch out with, say, my 2-inch punch. Maybe the 2-inch punch. 2-inch? No, I need bigger than that. 2.25-inch punch. Let's try that. Even one of our circle dies would probably be okay for this too, but I thought just that, like that. Okay. Now we've got that. I'm going to do a little backing of, what color do we want to do? Smoky slate in behind. Smoky slate. I think smoky slate will be all right. So we'll do that at 3.5. So we're going to need to cut that to 3 5/8. 3 5/8. 5 5 3/8. I think that's the size I need. Yep, that's the size I need. Look at that. Gorgeous. All right. Now, I want to stamp that cute little tree stamp again. So let's do that on a bit of basic white. Okay, and a little bit of, do we want to do basic grey? Do we want to do it, do we want to do Misty Moonlight? Oh, I don't know which colour I want to do. Do I want to do basic grey with that one? Let me see. Where did that stamp go? There it is there. Do I want to do basic grey? I don't know what I want to do. Do I want to do basic grey? Ooh, that looks pretty. Or do I want to clean it off, and do I want to do maybe Misty Moonlight? Let's see. Misty, where's my Misty Moonlight? Where did it go? There it is there. Maybe Misty Moonlight. I want to put this in the circle. Oh, Misty Moonlight's a bit dark. Maybe Misty Moonlight stamped off. Ooh, that looks pretty. No, the grey looks better. The grey looks better, honestly. Oh, the dark Misty Moonlight. I'm going to fussy cut them out. Okay, I'm going to fussy cut them out because I think I like the way the shape is. So let's fussy cut them out and let's see what we think is going to look all right. So remember, when you're fussy cutting, you're actually moving your cardstock. You're not actually moving your scissors. You're moving your cardstock around. You're just squeezing the blades of your scissors gently to get that fussy cutting to happen. And I know that we all go, who wants to fussy cut? But sometimes we have to fussy cut things. Sometimes it just has to happen because it will give us a much better look if we fussy cut this out. Okay, so far I've got that, and that is looking quite pretty on there. Now, do we want to do, see this blue that's in behind? Do we want to turn that over and pop that in behind? What do you think? That looks nice instead of having the grey in behind, the blue. Is there a die for that? Well, maybe I should have checked that. That's a good idea, Margaret. Check that there's a die for that. Oh, look. Thanks, Margaret, for that help. There is a die for that. Look at that. Okay, so let's cut the other two out with the die. Seeing we found out that there is a die. I just wanted to show you my fussy cutting skills. That's just too funny. I didn't even give that a thought. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to fussy cut that out. Okay, so let's cut that out and see what happens. Okay. And we'll work out which one we want to use, whether we want to use the basic grey one, whether we want to use the Misty Moonlight full strength or the Misty Moonlight half strength. Whoa. And I've got ink on my cutting pad. Anything's happening here this afternoon. Whoops. Bit of a fingerprint of ink on the cutting pad there. Okay, so we've got the grey cut out. Now let's do the Misty Moonlight one. And we'll see which one we want to use. Oops, I moved that. Sit there and behave. There. And I probably just moved that again, did I? Yeah, I did. Wow. Okay, let's try again. Okay, that's got it. I did a great job cutting it though. Thanks, Lynn. Well, let's see if you can even tell which one's fussy cut and which one's actually cut out with the die. Okay. All right, let's bring this back in. I think I definitely want to have that blue circle in there. So I think I'm going to just glue that down. Okay, so let's... Now, do I want it this way? Or do I want it that way? I don't mind it that way. Now, do we want the Misty Moonlight? Sorry, hang on. I've got to put this in here because we need to have that in there so that we can see the full effect. Let's pop that in there. Okay, do I want to have basic grey? Do I want to have Misty Moonlight full strength? Or do I want to have Misty Moonlight half strength? Type it in. You think you prefer the Misty Moonlight? Says Rose. Which one? Misty Moonlight half strength, Misty Moonlight full strength, or our basic grey? I'm going to pop a ribbon down through there. So I'm going to do that nice, gorgeous sheer ribbon down through there. So let's pop that on while you're typing into the comments what colour I should use. Full Misty, Misty full, Misty half, Misty full, Misty full. Okay, everyone's telling me Misty Moonlight full strength. Okay, sounds like a plan. All right, so let's do that. Now this is called creating on the fly. Like honestly, Misty Moonlight full strength. That's what we decided. Okay, so let's pop that up onto dimensionals. Where on this desk would my dimensionals have gone to? There they are, right there. Okay. So let's use that. I've got a few dies floating around here. Okay, let's pop that in there. So just remember, you can get your hands on a card kit to make these cards if you place a $100 order or more through my online store from today, Monday, the 7th of August, 2023, right through to Friday, the 11th of August, 2023. So anyone that places an order of $100 or more using my host code during that time period will earn a card kit to make 2 of each of these cards. So that's the only way that you qualify for the card kit, is to actually place that qualifying order. I will only be doing the card kit for today's class. I'm going to do 12 days of Christmas starting from tomorrow. I will bring you 12 Christmas projects. So I'm going to bring you a project every day. There or down there. I think up the top there this time. I'm going to pop that up the top. Okay, let's pop a bow up there. And then I'm just going to do... I actually think I'm going to, may this season of sparkle bring joy and delight. I'm going to stamp it there. That's a pretty scary thing to do, but I think it's going to fit in there, which it will. I'm going to stamp it there. Now, I should have stamped it before I even glued that on. I should have stamped it there, but I'm going to do that. So let's grab, now it's going to stick to that bit of paper. I need a silicone mat because I put the glue on the back. Okay, let's pop a silicone mat in underneath there. All right, so now I'm going to ink that up in, I think, Misty Moonlight. And that's where I got the Misty Moonlight on my fingers, is from my ink pad because it's on the outside of my ink pad. Okay, hold your breath, everyone. We've got to try and get this stamped on here straight and nice without making a mess. Ah, look at that. We did it. All right. Okay, I think that's coming together quite nice. Let's glue that. We'll pop it up on dimensionals, I think. Let's get rid of that Misty Moonlight so I don't... Oh, I've got ink on my fingers. All right, so let's pop that up on dimensionals. So if you love these products that I'm going to showcase for you in the next 12 days and you simply cannot wait until the beginning of September because none of these products are available to customers until the 6th of September. So if you want to get a quick jump on your Christmas crafting, then the opportunity of purchasing these products in a starter kit is a really, really awesome deal. So you get to choose $235 worth of product and you only pay $169. And then you enjoy a 20% discount. So if Christmas crafting is your gig and you absolutely love Christmas crafting and you send lots and lots of Christmas cards, why not enjoy a 20% discount by joining my Wild Heart Crafters community? And so much more comes with joining the community. There's quite a few of my Wild Heart Crafters on here today. So give a shout out to all the Wild Heart Crafters that are watching today. So we're a great group of girls all over Australia. I've got people from all areas of Australia, and it's super, super fun to be a part of a crafty community. All right, so what color gems are we going to put? These ones up the top here, our smoky slate ones, or the silver, or these ones? Which one? Top, middle, or bottom? So type into the comments. Dora says, we sure are. You're going to have to rewatch again, Leslie. So Leslie's in my team, Della's in my team, Glenda's in my team, Doris is in my team. So top, okay, these ones. So far we've got a vote for the top gems. Top, middle, or bottom? Oh, I'm enjoying my salted caramel coffee, my salted caramel latte. I was like, oh, I've got to jump on and do a video. I've got to have a salted caramel latte. Okay, so we've got top, top, top. Okay, we've got more for the top. More for the top. Top has got it. Top has got it. Okay, so let's do... I just want to... I seriously don't want a lot of these. I don't... where am I going to pop? I'll pop one there. Pop one up there. And maybe one just down here. Maybe a bit lower than that. Or maybe it's going to... No, I was going to say maybe it's going to stay there. There you have that. And then on the insert, so I'll just grab a piece for the insert. And where did I put? There it is there. I'm just going to stamp that. Although we might do the little one. Let's do the little trees. We haven't seen them yet. Oh, I know what I could do. Okay. I'm going to do something here. So let's stamp this one stamped off. Okay, so let's... I don't know whether this is going to work or not. We'll soon see. I'll do it on my scrap bit of paper first. So we'll do it stamped off. And then we'll do this one full strength. Let's see what that looks like over the top. maybe not. Although stamped off and then full strength here. No, I think I'm just going to do full strength, the little one. Lucky I didn't do it on my sheet. Although I feel like I want some of those maybe there. No, I don't like that. Let's just do the full strength, this one on there. That looks better. Just like that. All right. And we will pop that on the inside. And that is card number 3. So what do you think? Do you think this might be on your wish list now? Do you think I have sold you on this suite? Okay, so let's pop that in there. And there we have card number 3. So as I said, you can earn a card kit to make 2 of each of these cards for free if you place a $100 order or more through my online store from today, Monday the 7th, right through to Friday at midnight at 11. Midnight on the 11th. I think Friday is the 11th. Please, someone correct me if I'm wrong. So there you go. That's our 3 gorgeous cards that we created today using the beautiful, I don't know what's going on. My camera is showing the side of my desk there, and it shouldn't be showing that. So showing you the beautiful Magical Meadow bundle. It is a beautiful suite, Janine, isn't it? I agree. And I think that ribbon is absolutely, definitely one of my top picks out of the gorgeous catalogue. So thank you everyone for hanging out with me today. So once again, my name is Donna Gray and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from the Scenic Rim in Queensland. I sell all things to do, oops-a-daisy, sorry about that. I chose the wrong camera. I sell all things to do with your paper craft. So I sell stamps, inks, cardstock, absolutely anything that your heart desires for your Christmas crafting. And as I said, you can actually purchase these items right now. We're allowed to pre-order them because we as demonstrators get to order 1 month earlier than everybody else, but you can actually order them in a starter kit. So if you wanted to enjoy a 20% discount and you wanted to get these products sooner than September and get a kickstart on your Christmas crafting, then by all means, I would love to invite you to be a part of my Wild Heart Crafters team. Choose $235 worth of product and only pay $169. If you want to earn this kit for free, place an order for $100 or more through my online store using the host code up there. There's a QR code if you do that, or down in the show more box down below, you will see that it will say shop with me and a link with the host code connected to it. So give me the thumbs up if you like watching what you've seen today. And please, if you're watching the replay, please comment and say hello and let me know where you're watching from and let me know what you think about these 3 gorgeous cards that we've created today. So thank you very much for helping me out with the color choices and helping me out with the design process, because I absolutely love hanging out and crafting with you all. So once again, thank you very much. And I will see you at 5 p.m. tomorrow afternoon for another awesome crafting session where I begin my 12 days of Christmas crafting. So see you all tomorrow at 5